I am back. So Shizune Misha. It's nice to meet you too, but I'm not Hakamichi, I'm Misha. This Hakamichi. This Hakamichi. Shishan. Okay, so you are Misha. Hi Misha. How you doing, Misha? Nice swirly hair, Misha. Where's Hakamichi now? It had to be her. Right next to her. Giggling, Misha points to the girl next to her. The one I saw using sign languages before. It looks like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once, nonchalantly, to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short yet carefully neat brushed hair. What about the squirrely? She didn't even blah blah. A pair of oval-shaped glasses, balanced on the tip of a dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like you'll be able to talk to people and who better to explain things to you. I can see you're a little confused, right? But I understand why you would think I'm Shishan. Shishan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. Oh, she's deaf. Huh. I'm like an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too. The confidence. I'm liking this game so much. It's weird. I avoided it for so long. You're used to it, aren't you? Well, she can, of course. Oh, I'm sorry if like my girl voices guy. I'm not good at doing girl voices. Well, she should, of course. He wasn't. He wouldn't be able to send you for no reason, right? He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? He knew I was going to be a student, but we didn't know you would be here today so soon. Ichan, right? Ichan? Yep, it fits, doesn't it? Did I say that out loud? It's just a surprise. I've never liked that nickname. I don't really see how. It fits. You look just like I imagined. She's gonna say something. Yeah, you look like a Hitchin. That was a Hitchin. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. Hakamichi taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha attention. They gesture back and forth to each other excitedly, her hands a blur. Misha seems a little bit overwhelmed. Sorry about that. Seichan wants you to know that she's the class rep. So if there is anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her. That. You like the school so far? We can show you around a little if you haven't had the time to walk around. Familiarize yourself with it. Misha stumbled with hard word a bit, making it stick out of her otherwise fluid translation. Thanks. That would be pretty helpful. Yeah, I just kind of came straight to class today. That frown. That's not good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. Not just at school either. Always. Even if it's a trip to the convenience store, really, Shishan? Learn about where you're going. I guess you didn't bother to do that, or just didn't care enough to do so. So does she actually have like a disability, or is she just here to help her? I don't know. We'll find out later. I don't look forward for this, even if I committed myself to go along with it, help as sadly, but anyway. I don't say anything, and Misha signs something that ends with a shrug. What was that? It seemed like it was about me. I feel like slumping over in my seat. Well, god damn it, both are smiling, blah blah blah.
You look down, are you okay? Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal, as much as not needing help. Stop looking like you just failed a test.
God damn it, I was like, why am I skipping? Da.
Another thing, you don't have to call Shishin something so formal like Wakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Shishin. Shishin.
I don't know how to pronounce that name. Shikshan, something like that. Shikshan. Whoa, the animation.
Okay, maybe it's too casual. Maybe Shizune? I'll be more appreciative.
Shizune, thank you.
Yep, Shizune fine.
Okay, it will be a lot easier for me. For me too, thank you. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Shizune, who I assume will be all business. Well, she's still like that, just less too, so... Shizune.
Alright, we haven't even touched the assignment. We should start work now, or Shishin will get mad.
The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now if you want to finish it before the end of class.
Me too.
Shizune glares at the two of us impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. Okay, I got the message. Shizune. After class, we can take a walk around the grounds together. It's a nice day today. Okay? The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of being both difficulty and unnecessarily long. Oh god. Okay. Still, we finished a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class. Despite our later stars, Shizune and Nisha are really capable. We're quite different though. The class rep is as calm as a professional as she looks, while Misha is a lot more playful and girlish. Not to mention a little more easily distracted. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about that. The clock tower bell rings significantly at the end of the period. Time for lunch! That painting! I'm sorry for snapping my fingers. Sorry. Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who is beckoning me into the hallway and down the stairs. We descend even below the lobby where I meet Muto, down the bottom floor. Just like at the school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the class exterior. Its big, arched windows give to the courtyard towards the main gate.
It's a cafeteria.
Their enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people run a stare, but Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to allow. This is a rather long list of menu options, which seem great until I realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diet. How nice, it almost feels like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patients. I pick something at random and follow Shizune to a table sitting opposite of her. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention and points to Shizune. Shizune is angry. I understand science, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking the person who talks to you is proper and polite.
Do you want to know something?
What?
About anything. We're your guides, so you should ask if there is something.
I wonder. Yeah, I was thinking about the libraries like right now because like books, but I'm gonna be nice. Like I'm very well, that's right. But I can, if I was being in a school like that, I could actually like find my way to the library. I actually want to ask about her deafness. That's kind of been bugging me. Shizune intrigues me, and I kind of want to ask something about her, but I really can't really ask about something personal, can I? I can't come up with anything else to ask, so I just focus on my food while the girls talk between themselves. Are you serious? Are you not gonna ask? Misha and Shizune signed back and forth very immediately, throwing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Maybe we're talking about secret girl stuff or something. I clearly know the conversation inside is not enough to fill a silence. Later that day, we arrive at the classroom early, but we are not the first. Oh, did she have her, heart burned? Oh my god, that is... There's, I don't even know what to say. I should probably not say anything. The dark-haired girl I noticed before is slumped over the desk at the last row. She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room with the elegance of a rhino. I like how she's creeping on the side. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she were slowly turning into stone just from our presence. Let me turn the thing a bit lower. 1 second. Okay, that music was loud and I got the thing to gear the sounds on the side, so yeah. Whoa, that was creepy. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she were slowly turning to stone just from our presence. Misha and Shizune either don't notice or don't mind it, as they walk directly past her to their seats and begin to converse. I'm left wondering about her, even when the classroom slowly fills with other students and finally the teacher. Getting to the rhythm of school feels strange, as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Towards the end of the class, I start yawning and counting the minutes left. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Maybe it's the long time spent in the hospital that made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weakness and lifeless. Before long, the final bell rings. School is finally over for the day. Beside me, Misha and Shizune are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me.
Unfortunately, we can stay and show you around today, Hichin. We've got to hurry already, since there is a lot of work for us to do. You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it.
Oh wait, the teacher said I have to see the nurse. Where do I have to go?
And that's so, we can at least show you that much.
Oh, that's nice.
Come on, the nurse has her own building, so I have to go outside.
We join the flow of students making their way down the stairwell and outside, with a girl pointing out the senior classrooms in the same hallway as ours. When we get outside, the girl make their way to a smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style. It looks like it's actually a part of a main building.
This is the actually building here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside. It's like the foundation office and other nurse's office. Even have a swimming pool.
Swimming pool! Swimming pool! How is that official?
Don't be silly, Hichin. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are here too. The head nurse office is on the first floor.
God damn, I forgot her name. Shizuka, I think it's called. Yeah, this girl. She's annoyed or something. Are you serious? I think she's Shizuka. Okay.
You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going. See you tomorrow.
And I didn't guess her name. The whole building for stuff has had nothing to do with actual education. I guess it's necessary for a place like this, and I just talk to my microphone. I walk in hoping that this really will be only a quick visit like the teacher said. This is creepy, as always. On the white door on the left is a green cross with the text head nurse and a nameplate. A voice from inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounds like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. That fax machine! The room is not large and it smells strange, but a friendly looking man turns around on his office chair and to face me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils. There are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk. Smiling man. Hello there! What can I do for you today? He's a young looking and sort of rugged by the dimples of his cheeks wash that impression away when he smiles. Are you the nurse? He smiles like a person who has heard this very same question hundreds of a time. Why, yes, I am. It says on the door, no? You can call me by my name or just the nurse, like everyone else. Of course, I shake off my confusion, realizing I probably should grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right, I'm the new student and my homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is Hisawa Nakai. His eyes light up with a revelation as he snaps his finger. Oh damn, he's like open one eye, like, yo, dog, I can see you. Oh, you're that Nakai. I was just reading your file in the morning. Some kind of chronic arrhythmia and related congenital heart muscle deficiency, right? He gestures me to sit down in a vacant armchair in front of the desk. Yes. Good. Well, you're probably been briefed about the school enough, so I'll just go over this quickly. Well, all kind of still available, most physical therapy and such. There's always someone for my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there's a problem. The famous 24 hours nursing staff. Wow, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here. His joke feels so out of place that I'm left thinking why he even said it. Yeah, that it's really weird to have so many medical people at the school. You'll get used to it. I'm not sure of it myself, but I don't let the nurse know it. Now, let me just find your file again. While he searches for something from his computer and shuttles stacks of papers around, I'll let my gaze wander around the room. It's an epitome of generics, I like to say. Beige walls and ceiling, darkly laminate flooring, and all the equipment you'd expect from a school nurse office. Even the ridiculous education posters are hanging in the four walls, reminding me to eat probably 3 times a day and from all the food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file, oh god, thick, from a stack of similar thick files and opens it. So, you already have medication for arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening or it won't be much help. Apart from that, do you do any sports? Rush stuff like, I don't know, boxing? He grins to his own jokes, but I don't. Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. Right. I'm afraid I'm going to have to recommend you refrain from doing that, at least for the time being. Oh. My lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really, I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. I guess I never did it out of a burning passion for the sport, just to have something to do. Any kind of confusion might be very dangerous to your heart, and risking another attack it's not a good idea. Is it blushing? Why is the nurse blushing? What the hell? Was the previous one caused by a sudden contusion to the chest area? There is no mention of other papers. Not exactly. Oh, from. I sidestep the question acceptably, and he glances at me over his papers with a more serious expression in his face. Sale, you need to keep your body healthy, so some exercise will do you good. We have physical therapy and such available, as I said, but I don't think you really need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise every day. Brisk walks, even light jogging, jumping rope, that sort of thing. Swimming maybe? There's a pool here. So I was told. You were? Very good. At any rate, I'm sure you've been told this before. You just need to take care of not overexert yourself. That's my Steam, I'll be right back. I'll tell him that I'm like, dog, I am recording, man. Alright, sorry about it. At any rate, I'm sure you've been told before. You need to take care of not to overexert yourself. He wags his finger to emphasize the point. No need really, I've heard this 1,000 times already. Absolutely no unnecessary risk. Take care of yourself. Okay. He goes over my papers one more time and sat on my desk, obviously contact. Oh god, I burped again. Good, but is it then? Come meet me if you need something. I am assured out before I even realize it. A quick visit indeed. I end up standing in front of the main building and the auxiliary building, although to my eyes they still look like one and the same. It's the first real look I get of our students, so I watch people coming out of the school going towards the gate of the dorms. Everyone seems to know where they are going, and I still keep thinking that most of them don't look so special for being students at a special school. Then again, neither do I. Because it makes me one of them. One of us. I should go somewhere to prevent me from getting lost. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry. The awareness in me only grows as I travel towards the dorms, set a little way apart from the main building complex. There's a garden of sorts between the school and the dorms. Shrubbery, flowers, and the overwhelming smell of cut grass that fills the atmosphere. It dawns on the tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside at all for so long. The dorm building is big and made of red brick. Like the other, it feels way too pompous for what it is. I push myself towards going inside. It takes more time than necessary to fish out the key I was given from my pocket. Room 119. 190. Despite the ornate exterior, the inside of the dorm is fairly new, functional, and boring. Just like the male building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate wheelchairs. I poke my head around the corner of a common room door. Inside I feel certain of watching television. One nods and gives a quick hello before entering bed for TV. Seems that the only girls around here are only the girls around here are sociable. I suppose it's perfectly fine with me. I climb the stairs to the upper floor. Here, small corridors branch off from the main hallway. Is it like a linear game where I only read? Can I like do stuff? Like, go there, go here, talk to that one. Each of these minor halls seem to have a toilet and a shower, as well as 4 rooms. About halfway down the hall, I spy room 119. The nameplates of the rooms eject to mine are blank. I guess there are just 2 of us here. Light shines from below the door of room 117, so I knock lightly. Hello, is anyone home? From inside I hear a few movements, then the clicking of way more locks than I thought these doors had. After a moment, the door squeaks open. Harry Potter! Hi! What are you doing here? Do you like break your wand? I'm smart. A bespectacled boy sitting in the doorway. He's looking at me very intently through his extremely thick eyeglasses. Bespectacled, oh my. Who is it? Blind? No, at least not completely. Why would he eyeglasses he was? Oh god. He leans close to me until our noses are almost touching. His breath stinks of garlic. Hisawa Nakai. I'm moving to the next room. I thought I should introduce His face suddenly brightened in realization, and he stands back upright, thrusting his hand into the smiling greeting, almost straight to my diaphragm, like, oh my belly! Oh, sup, dude! Sup, dude? The name's Kenji. Hisawa. Hi. I take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it, still a little rattled by the sudden change of attitude and the vehement welcome. That music is so nice. There were some suspicious looking people going in and out of your room earlier. It was probably my parents. Your parents? You sure? Because they could have been some other people too. You can judge a book by its cover. His out-of-place proverb is left hanging between us awkwardly, so I try to think of some way to respond. I'd say the chances are high enough. He started to make some exaggerated hand gestures. You're a brave man, Hislo. Me? I don't think I could trust the chances. The only one I trust is myself. Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you either? He thinks about this for a while. A wise decision. Damn, you're smarter than you look. Probably. What do you look like? I hope not smart. He squints his eyes, lean closer again, but I lean backwards to dodge it. Never mind, it doesn't matter. With that, he turns, fumbles around for a moment in search for the door handle, and shuts the door behind him. I slide the key into the lock of a door marked 119. I only have one bed, because my room's tiny. Black beige walls, white linen, a desk made of some type of light wood, ugly curtains. It's no one's room, and personally like the hospital room was. The bags are sitting at the foot of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems that there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. A note is pinned in the sleeve of one of the shorts. Hi Hitchin, we've unpacked your things and made your bed. They said that if these don't fit, then you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mom and Dad. Aww. Well, at least I don't have to worry about unpacking. I kind of hope I would have. Then there would be something to do. Still too early. I put the note down the desktop and lie down on the bed, feeling drained. Lying there makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with me. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me for wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do. The restless urge just keeps growing until I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous about it before coming, and for the entire day today too. I still am, I think. Damn, I have to distract myself somehow so I won't be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that, but for now, the bottles of medication are neatly arranged on my night table to catch my eye. I pick one and shake it to hear the contents rattle inside, and then read the glued-on pharmacy label. Hisawa Nakai, 2 tablets daily to stay alive. Stay alive. It doesn't really say that, but it could just as well. Oh, god damn it. It's kind of twisted, having your life depend on chemicals like this. I resent it a little, but what choice do I have? With a sigh, I begin my new daily ritual of taking the right number of pills from each bottle, being carefully to check the correct dosages. I lie down again, feeling hollow and uncertain. And after that, I keep staring at the blank, unfamiliar ceiling for a long time. Nighttime. It doesn't start looking any more familiar, not even after darkness falls and a long shadow draw across my room like fingers. The sheets feel slightly more comfortable, warm and nest-like against the chill that passes for room temperature here. Soon the lighter shade of darkness that is the ceiling looks like every ceiling does at night, and it becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. The night beckons me to sleep, and I feel the coldness and unfamiliarity and fear creeping up my spine once again. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew. Sleep. Day 1. I wake up in a strange room. Solid morning light shimmers against the light gray ceiling. I had forgotten to draw the curtains closed last night. This is my room, isn't it? My room. This is the third room this year that I'm supposed to call mine. Huh. That sucks. Various things around here remind me that indeed it's me who's supposed to be the one living here. My bag's on the floor, my new school books on the desk, my numerous medications on the night table. I stare at the bottles for a moment, deliberating until I open the bottle, shake out a pill, and pop out a tablet from a foil sheet. I dump them with a chaser of water without thinking about the chemistry. My uniforms are in the closet. I slink out from under the sheets and stretch my back before dressing up. Putting on my school uniform feels like dressing in someone else's clothes. The artificial smell of generic detergent invades my nose, but the feeling of fresh clothes against my back is a good one, a natural one. It feels like a school uniform as it should. It's not much different from what I used to wear before, but that goes for other things too. So far, this place seems more like or less a normal school, except for the people, of course. I think back to my talk with Kenji yesterday. Misha's constant laughter and Shizune sweeping sign language gestures. Well, I've only met 3 students so far. Maybe they aren't that normal, but I'm sure others are. Or perhaps people like them are what passes for normal around here. What does pass for normal around here? What do people do? I don't see a lot of kids hanging around after classes yesterday, so maybe there are clubs. If so, I wonder if I should join one. All through class, a question remained in my mind, so I decided to ask Kizune about it when we split into groups. After all, she did say if I had anything I want to know, I should ask her. Kizune. She crossed her arms and switched her gaze slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied with trying to bring the eraser of her pencil down so that the top is perfectly and evenly flat. Does she have like OCD?
Sorry, is there something you want from me? Oh, I see. That's a good question.
Hichan. My first thought is that that means she doesn't know, which is worrying. Maybe I'm being too negative. Well, anyway, Misha, please don't prove me right. Izuna, like I'm saying it.
Oh, that's right. Everyone is encouraged to join a club. A lot of people do so because there isn't really anything else to do. There are school events like the festival coming up for days. Almost every student in the school tends to help with it, doing whatever. So you're actually starting the busy time. Maybe you can help out too.
Sure. What is accessible about? Misha freezes.
I don't know, to tell the truth, it's a local event and I'm not from this area, so... Yeah.
She starts signing desperately to Shizune, asking her to bail her out. Shizune adjusts her glasses at the end of an oddly grandiose flourish and starts singing hard and heavy.
Oh. Who cares?
Misha puffs out her chest as she shouts Shizune's word out at me with a disproportionate amount of pride. Too loud, I can see heads turning to look in our direction. Not so loud.
Human beings evolve with each generation. If it uses belief behind the festival, we will enable to change time.
She annoyed.
Now it's about delicious fried food and amusing little games that you play to win prizes.
Potato clears his throat very loudly, battling his long wooden pointer against his other palm like a batoon. He shoots a pointed gaze at us. Finally, not noticing where we are, Misha stifles a yelp and quickly quiets down. She's like, okay. Shizune doesn't seem embarrassed at all, though brushing it off without a care.
We are in the middle of pressing. Should start working. That's right, Shishan.
Oh god, that face!
What the hell? What's right? Are you asking because you intend to join the club?
That face was so cute! It could have been my eyes playing tricks with me, but I think I saw a suspicious glance exchange between them. Misha's tone has changed, although it does that every other word anyway. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Misha should look at each other again. I'm about to ask what they have in mind when something dark flutters in the peripheral vision catches my attention. Out of the corners of my eyes, I see the girl with long dark hair get up from the desk and slip silently towards the door. It doesn't seem like she was working in any group, and no one else seems to notice her but me. I glanced at the teacher, who was also looking at the dark-haired girl go. Why doesn't he say anything?
Teacher, is something wrong?
Do I look as uneasy as I feel? Or was Misha just looking at me, looking after the girl who left? No, nothing. Oh god, the faces I make.
Okay, well, like we were asking, you don't have any plans for lunch today, do you?
I thought I would go to the library and pick up some books. Not really.
Do you want to have lunch here?
Sure.
Yay, okay, perfect.
The rest of the class passed unevenly. The girl with long hair never came back. Before I had the time to put any more time through into where she would have gone, the teacher informed us that it's time to stop working. Susan looks more than a little annoyed that we will only just barely manage to finish all our working time. I'm just glad we finished it all. It's not a contest or anything.
Yes, it is, Ichin.
Impossible.
Really?
Really. I've noticed this before, but it's kind of funny how Misha is always moving her hands and signing not only everything she says, but what anyone else says is saying at any given time. Obviously, it must be so Shizune can understand it. Her eyes dart back and forth between Misha's hands and me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm talking to Misha, but that might be wrong. Maybe I should face Shizune. I'm used to looking at the direction of a person whose voice I'm hearing, but really. Shizune can't hear me, but it would be disrespectful to talk to her only through Misha. Then again, isn't that what she's doing? No, she's at least looking at me. This is all very confusing and will take some time to get used to. It's not a contest, because contests are competitions over a prize. If there is no prize on the line, it's not really a contest. Shizune's eyes flashed dangerously, a competitive glare. She stared at me as if surprised that I'm challenging her. I think maybe it was a contest to her. I never noticed before how dark and blue her eyes are. Wow, that's the first thing I noticed. Like, I have a huge thing for eyes. I really fucking love eyes. It's really an alluring gaze. Are you sure, Hitchin? Very sure.
You're wrong, Hitchin, because I want to be the slowest one in the class before what's on the line of my confidence in my ability, and the prize is a sensation proving them.
Did she get movie her glasses? Cause I didn't see that. I saw like on the corner of my eye, like something animating, but I don't know. Shizune pushes her glasses up the bridge of her nose in a very matter-of-fact way. I dare hear more, but the bell rings, so she quickly gets up and picks up her bag, looking at me expectantly. I had almost forgotten I was supposed to have lunch with them. Where do you want to eat? The cafeteria?
It's so plain. Okay, let's go.
Plain? Well, I guess. At my old school, I liked to eat outside, near the back of the building. It was a good spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of my freshman year. I wonder if there's a similar place to eat here. Misha seems to imply as much. Alright, 14 minutes gone. I'll stop for now. So, next episode. Bye. See you later.